Hi everyone, this is Luxthos, and I wanted to make a very quick little video for World of Warcraft here. I've recently started using a brand new bag add-on called Baganator, and I've absolutely fell in love with it. You can create a lot of cool custom filters and categories, and I just wanted to share it with you because I've had a lot of requests while I've been streaming on stream and on Twitch. And I wanted to share the script of import with you guys and explain a little bit how the add-on works and how you can configure it and use it. So it's going to be very straightforward. You can create categories or have your entire bag listed on here. So when you go into the layout section for Baganator, right? So once you have the add-on installed, it will change the way that your bag looks and behaves. You can have it be a single bag like you would normally, and you're going to get some really, really cool feature like being able to search for item using keywords, for example, item levels and stuff like that. You can search for legendary, things like that. You can even have access to your bank and your war bank and all that stuff. So you can have access to all those informations. You can do all your characters as well, and you can search throughout all of them. So that's really, really cool. But I use something called category groups. And that's going to be very, very nice, especially now that I've been into farming transmog. So I've been farming a lot of transmog in old raid. And as you know, items that have a class restricted affix on them. So like, for example, this one is for warrior. This one is for demon hunter. This one is for druid. So pretty much all tier sets that come from Legion and a couple of other expansions. They have a little bit of an issue where they don't get collected into your transmog collection. But Blizzard confirmed that that's going to be fixed in 11.0.5 and that these items will be retroactive. So what I decided to do is create a category that collects them so that I can put them into my bank while waiting for the patch to come out. So what this does right now is it will simply classify things by, you know, your heartstone, your potion, food, consumables. I have one that I created that is called gear set. So any gear that you have in a gear set is going to display in here. And it's going to display right here, so that's going to be good to go. And then every gear that isn't part of a gear set is going to display in another category. So these could be disenchanted, or they could be simply sold, whatever you want to do with these, or, you know, maybe there's other cases where some items might show in here. Then we're going to show low item level items. So this is going to be any item from 1 or 0 to 400 item level. That's a little bit arbitrary right now. It's kind of a random item level stats. We could modify that or figure out a way to input it dynamically. For now, that's what it is. Every piece of gear that is low item level is just going to be displayed into this category. And that just pretty much tells you what you can sell really, really quickly at a glance. So you can actually right-click the category name and it will start auto-selling things for you in batch of 6. They do this so that you don't oversell item and not be able to buy them back, but I'll show you in a second. It's super useful. You're going to have the uncollected section, which is really, really cool. Every item. So this is a little bit, you know, like I've done a lot of testing. So this is uncollected and not BOE. Not BOE is important because to learn transmog with the BOE, you got to sell them. So the BOE go into the low item level section most of the time. Everything else is going to go into this category here. And if it's uncollected, it goes here. I've been testing it out for a couple of days now, and it's working really, really well. There's still a couple of exceptions and things that don't work perfectly, so I'll try to keep improving the script. But you'll be able to get this, and I'll try to keep updating it and keep it as relevant as I can. So as you can see, I have the items token, which is going to be any token that learns a piece. So we're going to go in my bank real quick. So we're going to go on Jeeves right now. There we go. If you go into my warband, you'll see that I have this listed here. So all my gear is over here at the top, and everything that is considered an item token. So anything that you can use that would yield an item is being classified in this category here. So everything that would, you know, use and give you possibly a transmog is going to go in here. In my main bank right now, you will see that I have all the uncollected stuff that I've been farming over the last couple of days. And the really, really cool thing is once you're done with a raid, you can simply right-click the uncollected section, and it all goes all up in there automatically. So when the 11.0.5 patch comes out, I'll be able to sell all of these, or maybe they're going to be added to my transmog collection automatically. I don't know how Blizzard's going to do it, probably by selling, I would assume maybe. Or maybe it's going to be automated once entering inventory. all of these will be in here and you'll be good to go. And then everything that's low item level, you can just sell those. So I'll just go here and I'll right click this. There we go. And everything is going to start selling on its own. And then I don't have to do anything else. I don't have to worry, am I selling the right or wrong item? Everything is just handled for me. And voila. So that just makes all of this management like just much more simpler, especially if you like to farm a lot of raids and a lot of transmogs. It's not perfect. There's still a couple of issues happening. And the add-on isn't necessarily like working flawlessly, but so far it's been really, really good for me. You can actually fix a lot of the issues also by like teaching it things. So for example, I had, for some reason, Mark of Honor was showing as food for the longest time. You can simply take it, drag it, and then teach it which category it should be sitting in. So I created a category called currency, and I simply dragged it here, and now it sits in as a currency. So if you see any abnormalities or anything that doesn't work, simply drag and drop and make it fit into the proper category, and you'll be good to go. So I'm sharing with you guys the import code for this. So what I did is I exported this, and I'm giving it to you. It's going to be in the link in the description down below. All you got to do is click import it, and you're going to be good to go. So one thing that I'm doing also is I like to see how many empty slots I have, even though I have a number here telling me how many. I like to visually see it, which is really, really nice. But if you want, you can change that very easily. And you can also reorder any of these categories if you want to delete them. So for example, potions, let's say you don't want to have the potion category. This is a category that's created by default by the add-on. I didn't make it. So the ones that I made have little stars next to them. Every other category is a baseline category that comes with the add-on. So you can simply click it, right? And then you can move it or throw it away. Once you throw it away, it deletes itself. So now these potions are going to be unclassified. They're going to try to fit into another category like consumable, for example. If you want to have it back again, every deleted category automatically comes back in here, and then you can add it back. There we go. There's a couple of them like armor and like weapon. I didn't think it was useful splitting them up. I just want to see what gear I'm equipping and what gear I'm not equipping. That's what was relevant to me. I'll keep improving it and making it as I want it to be. And then I'll keep updating it and sharing it as I go. So that was just a very quick little thing here. And make sure you don't forget when you install the add-on, go from single bag to category groups. Otherwise, you're not going to get the categories. And you should be good to go. Just check out pretty much everything else they have going on in here. They got a lot of cool stuff. You can configure the auto open. So whenever you open any of these things, do you want to open the inventory automatically? So you can choose and configure that. And they got a bunch of other configuration. I've been absolutely loving this add-on. It's been really, really cool. If you want to make custom category as well, you got the help section here with all the tags that you can do. Because when you create a new category, all you got to do is do new category. And then in the search category here, you'll pretty much input a search function, right? So you can click the help button and see all the things that you can search, and you can create custom function with like and or and logic in here. So really, really good. So I hope this was a pretty useful video. I'm going to keep updating this and try to make it as best as I can. Hope you enjoy, and I hope to see you in the War Within, my friend.